our daughter got diagnosed with a fatal condition called Batten disease. She used to have to go up and down to Dublin quite a lot. But eventually when she got so bad, she could only go by ambulance, and the inside of an ambulance was so clinical. So we put two and two together and came up with Bumbulance, which is the world's most modern ambulance service for children. Bumbulance brings kids in and out of hospital for surgery or for transplant. We also do critical care transfers, so if they ever needed a blue light situation. And we also do the angel trips, which is the final journey a child takes on Earth before they die. We have all the medical equipment that any ambulance would have, but on top of that we provide entertainment on board. We've got Wi-Fi, we've got Netflix, we've got Apple Music, we've got about 6,500 videos and cartoons on board, iPads, PlayStation, everything you can think of. We deliver them with smiles, and that's the whole plan, and that's the mission. We're going to grow a fleet of ambulances across the country, and we're with the help of the Skeff Bar, we're going to hopefully raise a bit of money towards the Midwest Bumbulance service. And Liam's Lodge then is going to be Ireland's newest hospice and respite centre for children with rare and sick conditions. We operate 2 vehicles with the HSE. It's a growing partnership. They're seeing the benefits that they're now doing a service in partnership with us that they've never done before. And it can only grow because it's only for the benefit of the child and the family at the end of the day. So,
on a personal level, it's hugely satisfying, and to hear the names Saoirse and Liam said every single day, it's just, you'd be immensely proud, very, very proud.
I'm doing a bit of dancing here because Arlene can't see just yet. She can't see just yet. It is lovely to have you. Welcome to your virtual bingo for your Tuesday night. We are on a little bit of a time crunch tonight because why, Arlene? You tell them. You tell them why. Why are we on a time crunch tonight? Why?
I'm a celebrity.
She is.
I'm not a celebrity.
She isn't.
But I'm
she wants to be.
On tonight.
I'm a celebrity's on, and also herself and Charlie are going to be watching The Crown tonight as well on Netflix, which is back. So we're on a bit of a time crunch. It is lovely to have you. Welcome to your Tuesday night for Charity Tuesday here on Virtual Bingo. I'm John, and this is
Arlene.
And it's lovely to have you. Tonight we're playing for Bumbulance, which is a charity we've been talking about for the last goodness knows how long now at this stage, since we started really, since we did the first quiz back in May. We said we were going to be doing something for Bumbulance because we had intended doing something for Bumbulance before lockdown back in February of this year. I was asked to do the Connect 4 quiz. We were going to do a big Connect 4 quiz in aid of Bumbulance, and we were going to do it in the Eleanor's, as you know, as you probably doubtless know. And we had it all done and ready to go. A lot of work went into it. It was 2-3 weeks of work, put it all together. Lockdown happened, nothing else did after that, and we had hoped we would do it at some stage, maybe towards the end of the summer, as we were saying on the quiz. But unfortunately, anyway, things have not changed very much in that last few months.
Unfortunately.
No, yeah. They certainly have not. So we are still here. So we are doing Bumbulance tonight. We have wanted to do Bumbulance, as I say, for quite a long time. So Bumbulance, let's tell you about Bumbulance. We were all familiar with Bumbulance, weren't we, Arlene?
Yes, I think a lot of people would have heard of Bumbulance, all right.
You would have seen the ambulances.
Yeah.
Certainly for a familiar sight on the N7, if you were around the Nace Road area, you'd have seen the Bumbulance, the ambulance going up and down. We all would have seen that, and we were all very familiar with the ambulance, but didn't know the story behind it until we started doing the research for the Connect 4 quiz, which was this year. And we were introduced to the Heffernans, who you saw in the little VT at the very beginning. Tony and Mary Heffernan, who lost their 2 children to Batten disease. And it was a heartbreaking story, but a very uplifting story, because something marvellous and wonderful and incredible happened from that tragedy. And that is Bumbulance and also Leams Lodge, which will be the first children's hospice in Kerry, which is going to serve the southern region. And it's an immense project, but it's getting there. And B for Battens, which we've been supporting since day one, because we have our B. See him? There he is there. There's our B. Our B for Battens. And he sits proudly on our shelf. There he is there. He sits up there with everybody else. Move him over a little bit into shot. I think we'll try and get him in. So tickets still going on. The ticket box office is still open. I can't get him back into picture there. He's beside the Oran Library. Tickets are still available to you. David Dillon, I see you just come in just a few minutes ago. If you want to get tickets and support the night tonight, remember, we give the profits and donations that we make, so we don't pay ourselves. We give that to the charity. After we cover prize money and costs, we give the rest to charity, and we've been doing that since we started this back in June. We'll continue until the second week in December, where we take our Christmas break, and we have our Christmas party coming up. I want to tell you about that later on, and then we'll resume in the new year, and hopefully we'll get back into our venues not too distant future. As we know, a vaccine is on the way, isn't it, Arlene?
Well, yes, actually 2 vaccines now after yesterday, and I'm sure there'll be loads more pharmaceutical companies, trying to break the record and get up to the 99.9% effectiveness.
99.99%. Well, I think once Pfizer announced theirs, it was basically, let's get it on.
The pressure was on.
The pressure was on.
Yeah.
So if you want to get into the comments and let us know where you are, I can see lots of you joining us tonight. And I see no comments, but I can see you all watching tonight. And actually, we have we can actually launch camera and stuff on this now, which, whoa, let's not go there. But get into the comments. Let us know how you are and where you are. I know we've got lots of new players with us tonight playing for the first time, so I'll tell you exactly how you play. It's very, very simple, really. And Mark is monitoring. He's in Walkinstown tonight. He's feeling a lot better, by the way. Thanks to all of you for your very kind messages. He's feeling an awful lot better. He had a chest infection, got that from a draft, sitting in a chill in a draft while he was working in the community centre and sanding benches, happily working away, got himself a chill, and he has to be careful, as you know, we both do. So he's been out of touch and out of action for a couple of weeks, but he's feeling a lot better, and he's doing the spreadsheet, and he's helping Arlene over here remotely. He's on TeamViewer, so he's in Walkinstown tonight, but he's still working. Poor devil never gets a break. So, as I say, David Dillon went in. Linda is there as well. Linda Collins. Hiya, Linda. Nice to have you with us. Amy Murray is back with us as well. Welcome back, Amy. It's great to see you. And Aoife as well. Tracy Rafferty joins us tonight. Tracy, it's lovely to see you. Thanks a million. And Antoinette Curley, who won for the first time a few weeks ago and hasn't stopped bragging about it, but she's hoping that it won't be the last time she wins before the end of the year. Who else is there? Karen Mortimer is back with us tonight as well. Karen joined us last week, and thank you very much, Karen, for coming back to us. It's lovely to see you. Who else is there? Rebecca Pullen is joining us for the first time. Rebecca, you're more than welcome. It's great to have you with us. And I'll explain how the game works. And you got your tickets and all of that sent out. The Griffins are back in. Claire, you spelt your name wrong. How did you do that? Again. Oh, I hit my knee. Serves me right. That's the Griffins. Claire
Helen
and Helen.
Gallagher's on. Hi, Arling and John from Mia.
Oh, and Helen and Mia.
Yeah.
And we've got the big envelopes for the Christmas deliveries. Been working on them this week. This is going to be good fun. It's for the Christmas party. We're going to do the Christmas quiz. I want you all to, I was going to say hold on to your envelopes, but that's going to be too difficult, I think. What do you think, Arlene? It's impossible to hold on to a flipping envelope, isn't it?
What kind of an envelope?
The big yellow ones.
Oh, those ones?
Yeah.
What do you know?
I was thinking of having our Christmas party for the Christmas quiz, and we all open the envelopes and have a big party, a kind of a virtual Christmas party where we eat our chocolate Santas together and take pictures with our... Hey, look, it's just what goes on inside my little head. You have to understand. The life of John here. So all the Griffins are with us tonight. That's Claire and Aidan, and I'm sure Helen is there as well. Helen Griffin. Yeah, I'm sure you're there too. Bernie, Kelly Malloy, Bernie and Brian are in Monaghan. Good to have you guys with us tonight. It's lovely to have you back with us, Bernie and Brian. Hope you're keeping well up there in Monaghan. It's not too cold. It's flipping freezing, isn't it? It's gone winter. And you know, the Christmas lights went on tonight in Grafton Street. You're looking perplexed, Darlene, because I wanted to put up our tree last week and you wouldn't let me.
Yeah, I know. But they always put the trees up early in Grafton's, or the lights up early in Grafton Street, don't they?
You do.
Yeah.
And
It's always around the 17th, 18th of November.
And they usually have a big kind of a event to switch them on.
Yeah, they usually have a celebrity.
They had Mr.
But,
Bublé one year.
Oh, they did.
And
I tried to get in to see him.
Oh,
but
I know.
couldn't get near him.
I know. Talk about sneaking out of work. I mean, you know.
No, why?
I know.
Yeah, well.
I know. Colin Gallen's out there as well tonight. Colin, it's good to see you and good to have you with us. Tara's there as well. Hiya, Tara. Good to have you. Lisa Walker is back with us, as is Elaine, and they're over in Swinford in County Mayo tonight with us. So it's good to have you guys.
We have Bernie Kelly Malloy, Brian and Rosa the dog are also
Rosa
watching.
the dog, who is the most
Hello,
the most
you're all very
pampered
welcome.
dog there is in Monaghan. And don't tell me that King Charles Spaniel is not treated royally, because it has. Would you believe the dog has its own couch?
Yes.
Fine. No, I mean, you know, I thought you'd be surprised, but no.
No.
But no.
No.
Noel Marks is back with us tonight. I called you Mark last week, Noel. I'm sorry about that. It's Noel Marks, and he's back with us tonight as well. It's good to have you back. Hopefully, you're on a winning. Well, hopefully you'll win at some stage. It took Antoinette long enough. Who else is there? Mary Walsh is there. Mary is down in Care and Tipperary. And I don't know, I'm sure Grace is on tonight. Is she? Is she there with you? And James, and I'm sure you're all going to get ready for I'm a Celebrity coming up at 9 o'clock. So we'll be cracking on nice and early tonight, and maybe the same next week, just so.
The next 3 weeks.
next 3 weeks, apparently.
Yes.
So, this is the way it goes. We try and do our best. And, look what happens. Phil Slattery is there with Denise. Hiya, Phil. Hello, Denise. Over in Cabra. Good to have you guys with us as well tonight. Phil has his favourite place on the floor, on the carpet, by the fire, and he's cosy and ready to play bingo tonight. Joan Fleming is joining us for the first time as well. Hiya, Jones. Good to have you. And Nicola Osthaus. Nicola, it's lovely to have you. And Arlene does pronounce your name far, far better than I do. Isn't that right, Arlene Kintz? Because,
Well, what can I say?
Well, it's because, you know, when people ring you up, they say Arlene, and I always hear Arlene on the phone. No, Arlene. But now they know your name, don't they? Why do they know your name? They just kind of... There's a famous Arlene.
There's an Arlene in the north now, so they've heard the name quite a lot on the news.
They've heard the name. It's not as special as it used to be.
Yeah.
Evelyn's over in California. Hiya, Evelyn.
Hi, Evelyn.
And we don't know what the weather's like over in California, but I'm sure you'll tell me. Arlene, will you find out how many days it is to Christmas for me? Because...
Why?
Well, I'll tell you why, because I'm on the laptop here tonight, and I'll tell you why I am. Last week there was an awful racket in the background, you may have heard, and it was my computer down this side was making an absolute racket. And as you can hear, it's nice and peaceful tonight because it's switched off, and I've got the laptop here, but it isn't showing me enough to sort of move about. Lisa Fagan's there as well, with Ava and Aidan as well. They're all looking forward to Christmas, I'm sure. All getting really excited about it. Sinead Daly is with us tonight in Carberry in County Kildare with Nana and all the Daly family. It's good to have you guys. Who else is there? Paul Walsh. Paul Walsh is in Youghal. We were only talking about Paul earlier today, and Paul's in Youghal. So, Paul, it's good to have you. And it's great to have you because we have Paul on a regular basis now. We'll have to go down and visit Paul in Youghal, won't we?
Yes, whenever it's safe to go outside 5k.
A little bit more than 5k, Paul, but we will be doing our little trip down. And the Galgees are all in Baldoyle tonight. That's Helen and Mia and Matthew, and they're all down in Baldoyle. I know there's a few more of you out there as well, and we will say hello to you as we go on. I think Luke is back with us as well. There's a few more. And I know some of the girls from Bumbulance are hopefully tuned in. We tried to send you tickets to the info account tonight. For some reason they bounced back. So sorry about that. We will try again for next week. That's Aisling, Charlotte and Anne, who are all from Bumbulance, and they do a superb job. It really is a pleasure to do this for Bumbulance. So I've got some VTs all lined up for you tonight. information about Bumbulance and what they do and the services they provide, and they tell you in their own words, and it's a wonderfully uplifting story. As I say, we discussed it when we did the quiz at the beginning of the year. I did the research into it, and I bought the T-shirt, as you can see, and I bought my badges and I bought everything else because I think it is a fantastic charity. And there's a few charities that we dearly love, and Bumbulance is one of them. It really is. It's just an immense charity what they do. The Heffernans, to lose 2 children is bad, but to do something, because we know what it's like. We were almost there ourselves, weren't we, Arlene? We were close to it.
Yeah. Well, we don't.
We were very close to it,
that.
so we empathise, and we know exactly what that. Well, we know the feeling.
We don't really,
but we do.
So we're okay.
We do know the shock and the feeling of utter dread. So so that's why we are doing this tonight. But I'll tell you more about Bumbulance as we go through. But make sure you get your tickets, get yourselves cosy, get a nice cuppa, and get yourself set for 8 o'clock, because we have to start on time tonight. There's no delaying tonight, because a certain someone has told me that she wants to watch I'm a Celebrity, and she wants to watch
The Crown.
The Crown.
Yes.
The Crown. And I
priorities.
I have to do what I'm told. There you go.
It's 23 degrees where Evelyn is in California, and it's supposed to get up to 26.5 later.
Yes, 26.5.
Very, very nice. Very pleasant.
That sounds lovely, doesn't it? Who else is there?
Sinead.
Sinead is there, is she?
Yeah, Sinead Daly and Nicola Ossos.
Osthaus. Or Butler. I call Nicola her maiden name. And also the Heinz clanner in Roscommon. Neddy and all the gang in Roscommon. I never mentioned you guys, and it's good to have you. So the first 2 weeks of December we'll do the Irish Kidney Association, we'll do a week for them, and we'll do a week for the Irish Wheelchair Association before we take our Christmas break and do our Christmas party. So there you have it. Get your tickets at the ready if you haven't got them. Let me explain the game to you. If you're a new player with us and you haven't played before, it really is simple. It is simple to play, isn't it? Isn't it? For everybody else, they already know. Print them off like that in black and white is how you do it. Arlene has one as well. Down the left-hand column. Where am I? I get this wrong every week. Every single week I get it wrong. Game number 1. Make sure you're playing on the correct game. We do 3 games. So we have 3 games. So there's your ticket. Game 1 at the bottom. That's the only ticket that's in play for game 1. Make sure it is that one you're playing on, because those panels down here are very important. They're the panels that are fed into the software, into the machine itself, so they tell me where I am in the game. And we play for a line, which is a line 5 numbers across, and then we play for 2 lines, which is 2 lines in the same panel of 15 numbers, and they have to be consecutive, one under the other, or wherever they are. And then a full house is 15 numbers, so that's a full box of 15 numbers out of 90, and once you get a full house, you will be a winner. And all the winnings are paid tonight, and you know that yourselves. If you've won before, I pay them out, because I hate leaving things hanging on till the next day. Oh, such a pain. So I just like to get things done. So I will be, if you paid by card, I will probably have to send you an email if you've done it for the first time. If you're on my list already, it's just a matter of paying you over to your account. If you pay by PayPal, it's just a very quick process of paying you. And I can also do it by Revolut, as we discovered last week and the week before, which is really handy. So either way, we'll be in touch with our winners tonight. So it's €10 for a line, followed by €10 for a line, 40 for the house in game 1, same in game 2, and we play for 70 for the house in game 3, and it's Paul Walsh's favourite game, because he's won it twice. There we are. Lane Walker says, hiya all.
Can I just say something? I know tonight is about Bumbulance, and you did mention the Irish Kidney Association there. I just want to compliment them on how they organised that beautiful ceremony on Sunday. It was remembrance for all organ donors. Well, it was mainly for those who were deceased, but they also acknowledged all the living donors as well. That would be for kidneys, but it was to do with all organs. And there was an absolutely fantastic commemorative ceremony in Dublin on Sunday. It was televised on RTE, and it was really, really moving. There was a beautiful speech given by the President, Michael D. Higgins, who's patron of the Irish Kidney Association. So I would just like to compliment the Irish Kidney Association for organising that. that's it, really.
Yeah, it's very dear to our hearts, as you all know. You all know our
very
story,
emotional,
anyway.
very emotional.
So so that's why we do this. This is why we do what we do. So Bumbulance tonight. The Heffernans are from County Kerry, and the story of Bumbulance started with Tony and Mary in hospital, and I've looked at lots and lots of videos of them describing how they were told in the hospital that Saoirse had Batten disease and how she wasn't going to live, and if you want anything else, we'll be back Monday kind of thing, and how they felt very abandoned, alone, and really unsupported, and they didn't want other parents to go through that. So Saoirse, she was 5. She was only a beautiful little girl. She appears on the literature for Bumbulance, and I know Tony and Mary are immensely proud of their children, and why not they should be. So it all started back in 2013, I do believe. The first Bumbulance came into being. Saoirse passed away sadly, and I want to make sure I get this right. Saoirse passed away in 2011. In 2011, she was diagnosed in 2009. She passed away at the age of 5 and a half. I was so touched by this when I was doing the research for the first quiz that we were building, and then I spoke about it during the first quiz we did online. The first one we did was the YouTube broadcast that we did back in May when we first went online. And the situation for Tony and Mary got worse because Liam, their son, who was 3 at the time, and he was diagnosed, he was Saoirse's younger brother, he was also diagnosed with Batten disease, but they sent him to America, to New York, where he had pioneering surgery, which didn't cure him, it just prolonged his life. And sadly, he passed away in May of 2014, which would have been just a few weeks before his 6th birthday. So from all of that tragedy came the wonderful story, the most uplifting story, which was first B for Battens, and then it was Bumbulance, the ambulance service to bring very sick children from anywhere in Ireland, and they now have a fleet of them, and they cover every province, and it brings that child on that journey to the hospital, not in a sterile environment, as you heard Tony say, but in something that is resembling a family vehicle with videos and PlayStations and different things to distract them. And they also do the angel trips. So it's an immense story, immense service, and very touching, very uplifting, and so worth supporting because they do such immense work. So that's why we're doing this tonight, and thank you all. I mean, we've done so well today. We're overwhelmed with the amount of you and the number of you who have bought tickets to take part. And remember, when I say every ticket counts, it does, because every single ticket we sell goes on top of what we can give, and it just makes a huge difference. It makes a huge difference to us because that's our payback. That's what we make out of this. So first game coming up 8 o'clock tonight. We've got game number 1. I won't show you the board as yet. If you haven't played, it's very, very simple. I'll introduce it to you at 8 o'clock. We'll put the panel numbers in. We'll probably get cracking a little bit before that. Now I know Mark is on the box office there. The box office is about closed. I know a couple more came in. Yep, just very late. Once your tickets are out to you, we'll get the heads up here to say you've got them. You just print them quickly, or as quickly as you possibly can, and we will get cracking because obviously you've got things to do. So it is a very touching charity. It's the same with so many of the other charities we work with, but this is a very special one for us. So game number 1. You have your panel numbers for game number 1. Fold your ticket in 3 like so you don't mix them up, and just play on game number 1. I print in black and white, as I said before. It saves on ink, and I mean it does the very same job. You don't need to print them in colour. You really don't. So I hope you're all ready to play. Claire is there. You have some comments there on yours because you can see them. I can't actually see as much now tonight.
Yeah, we've got comments from Denise, who's saying good luck to everybody, and Lisa, and Antoinette Curley, Bernie Kelly Malloy, and Paul Walsh.
And Paul and y'all. So there we are. I think Nicholas,
and he says we rock.
He's what?
We rock. You
We
rock.
rock. We rock. We do rock.
We'd love to
Yeah,
rock.
No, we do. We do. We rock ourselves to sleep most nights. When you see tonight now, we'll watch. It's not the Jungle. It's called the Castle now, isn't it? I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here.
Yes, King or Queen of the Castle.
King of the
it'll be
Castle.
This time.
I
Yeah,
got
it's
great
really
value out
well
of these
done.
mugs.
Very well done. Yeah.
And then Arlene is going to watch The Crown because it's back on Netflix. Go on, tell them about The Crown. Go on.
I'm sure they probably
I
have
bet you
watched
they don't.
most of it already. I'm just holding out for another little while. But yeah, no,
She'll be
it's-
watching The Crown and she'll be dozing off.
No,
'Cause she
no,
always
not
does.
for that.
She's there.
No,
And she'll be fast asleep, I'll have to
I
say.
doze off when there's an action movie on, like Jack Reacher or something like that.
Yeah, she does. So Nicola says, hi everybody and good luck. And how is Mark doing, says Evelyn. He's almost back to his annoying best, Evelyn, to be honest with you. He has been so quiet for the last couple of weeks and I've been the one annoying him. But he's much improved and much on the mend, and we're going to be working very hard to get back next week. He misses doing this, something terrible, and Arlene's been doing a great job standing in, but it's not really fair to her either. So we're going to do our very best to be in the new studio for next week and present from there. Although it is going to be hard to go down there because it's so cold compared to here. But anyway, we will do. So thank you for that. Missed you all last week, said the Griffins. Well, we missed you as well, Claire. We missed you and it's always going to be fun to see what way you spell your name when you buy your tickets, because you always misspell your name, which is always fun. Hi all, says Elaine over in Mayo, and hi to you, Elaine, and Lisa as well. Hope you guys are keeping well. Mark is saying hello. There he is. That's him. That's Mark in the comments there. Oh, he likes the t-shirt. Well, this is the one. This is the one that at the beginning of the year when we were going to do our thingy, I actually bought a t-shirt and a B for Battens, so I have the gear. See, so I tell you. Hola, says Colin. It's good to have you, Colin. Thanks very much. And Denise says good luck to everybody and good evening to all of us. And Lisa also saying hello to all of us tonight and wishing everybody luck. Who else is there? Favourite sandwich: potato crisps with cheese in fresh Brennan's bread. Oh no!
Yeah, and there's a load of people that seem to like that too.
Who likes that?
Elaine
Who
likes
that?
it, and Denise.
Potato
And
crisps
Nicola?
and cheese? No, Mark. No. Antoinette says best of luck to everybody, as says Bernie. And you're all getting ready to play. So I'm going to scroll down here. What do you mean? Nicola's saying, totally agree. Potato, cheese and onion and fresh Brennan's batch you cannot beat. I don't know. That's not. It doesn't. Do you know when I was growing up, my mother used to put sugar. She used to.
I was just
bread
going
and
to say,
butter and
my
sugar.
grandfather loved fresh batch bread, batch loaf with loads of butter on it and then sugar on top of that.
And he'd no teeth. He'd
Well,
no
he
teeth.
did.
I remember
He had
seeing
teeth
him.
and he
no,
was
he had
92
not. He kept
when
them
he
in a
passed
jar.
away, so,
he kept them in a jar beside the bed. He did not have teeth.
He did?
Neither
No.
did your granny. Your granny had no teeth either.
She did.
No, she did.
She had her own teeth too. Just like your mum has her own teeth.
Oh, but both of them. Both of them. And yes. Denise says, oh yeah, crisp sando and Brennan. Oh, yeah, Denise, honestly.
Alfred E. Newman, his greetings from Dublin town. How do you call your card when you get a full line? We
don't.
know when you've
We
got
know.
a full line. Don't you worry.
We know. Don't worry. We've done this 27 times now. So we're okay. We're old. We're old.
Machine
hands at
lets
this.
us know.
This very clever machine, not Arlene, now the one closer to me. Elaine says, GL to you. GL.
Good luck.
Good luck. Oh, right. From all of us in Mayo. Ah, lovely. Denise, I do ham and cheese toasties with King crisps on pop of sandwich toaster. Amazing. Oh, I don't know. Good grief. That is just, that is gas now, really. Oh, Elaine, that sounds so bold, but so good. There we are. It's a game changer. She says you should try it. I don't know. I have a feeling this is going to go on for a while. What's this? Manhattan crisps are good, but not everybody does them.
They're the same company that make the popcorn.
Yeah, they do them in
they make
pubs.
good
You see them in the
popcorn.
Eleanora. The Eleanoras have them.
I haven't eaten crisps in
So Alfred
years.
E. Newman, it is good to have you with us tonight. Rebecca's there. I see Rebecca in there. Manhattan popcorn with crunched up King crisps in a bag.
Ooh,
I haven't
gosh.
tried that. I
Yeah.
haven't tried that. But what happens if you get little corn kernels and you mix them up for a crisp? You could actually break a tooth doing that.
I did do that.
Yeah,
with
did
the
you do that?
popcorn kernel. Yeah,
No, that
Could
wouldn't be
chip
good.
out of my tooth.
That'd be pretty mad. Miss Linda sent us. Linda sent you. Yes, indeed. And you can't beat a crisp. Well, there you go. Now you can chat away in the comments because we're going to toddle off. But in the numbers, it's 8:00. So your first game is coming up, and we're playing tonight for Bumbulance. Here's your first little piece of VT, just to show you what Bumbulance do and the amazing things they do for sick children. We'll be back in a sec. Don't go away.
My name is Quaid. This is actually my daughter. She's 6 years old. She was diagnosed with a brain tumour when she was 10 weeks old. That was back in 2007. We've been up and down to Dublin, numerous surgeries and other treatments that she had to get because of her treatment. The travel up and down to Dublin can be, I suppose, quite stressful. The car wasn't big enough for all the gear, so you had to make sacrifices on what you could bring, what you couldn't bring. Travelling up in our own car, she could often get quite irate and upset, and because we were stuck in the front of the car and she's behind us, it just access and even just comfort for herself. It's great to see the Bumbulance on the road. I suppose the only thing from our point of view, it's a pity there isn't more of them. There's a lot of very sick kids out there, and because they all have to travel to Dublin for treatment, it would be ideal if there was nearly one in every county. I suppose as it gets more popular and more known, that the demands on the service is going to grow and grow, and it would be disappointing if a child couldn't get access to the Bumbulance just because there wasn't enough of them.
So we are back with you, and there we are. That's our first piece on Bumbulance tonight. I'm sure you'll agree with me. It is an immense charity. Let's show you the board. Arlene has the spreadsheet at the ready. The numbers are now in. So here's the board for you. Take that away because we don't need that just yet. Let me explain it to our new visitors. Yes, our new players. So as you can see, the Bumbulance board, the Bumbulance bingo board is there in front of you in Bumbulance yellow. Over at the very top, at the very, very top is the number you want to be watching out for. That's the number called. It's probably the only one you really need. Checker winner is on the right hand side. We use that for the house. The middle box is 1 to 90. All of the numbers therein will illuminate in blue as we call them and go through the game. Numbers called is for me and me alone. It's just to let me know where I am in the game and how close I am to a line or a house. Bottom line is one line matches and all line matches. Now all I'm doing is one line, and then we'll click it forward to two lines and then the house. So one line will pop up during the game at some stage, and we will stop and go over to Bingo Central and find out who we have that is a winner. There is your ticket. Game number 1. That's where you are. Please, no other ticket, just one. Are you ready to play? Eyes down. Here we go with the first call of the night in game number 1. Playing for a tenner for a line, a tenner for line, 40 for the house. Call number 1, and it is getting us away. It is 6 and 0. Stop moving. It's blind 60. 6 and 0, number 60. Gosh, there's loads and loads of comments coming in. Arlene, you're going to be busy tonight.
They're all about sandwiches,
Oh, about
and
sandwiches. We
I'm
can
just
stop.
sitting here starting to feel really hungry now.
Oh
at this
God, you only
stage.
had your dinner. Here's the next call after 60. It's knock at the door on its own, a single number, number 4. Playing for the first line. It'll take a good while to
Brown
get
bread with loads of butter filled with mashed potatoes.
there. Oh Jesus, who said that?
Oh, that doesn't. He says delicious. Phil Slattery.
Phil, would you ever just stay on the carpet and behave?
But
Next call coming out is Saving Grace. 6 and 8, 68. 6 and 8, 68. Any 5 numbers reading left to right on your ticket on a line is what we're looking for. 4 and 5, the halfway house this time, 45. Garlic bread and mashed potatoes. Is that going Brennan's bread as well?
no,
Arnie?
brown bread.
Brown bread.
with loads of
You
butter,
trying to be
which
healthy, Phil.
sounds lovely. But then we put in mashed potatoes. Maybe chips. Yes, chip sandwich is nice.
Enough about food. It's all the 5. Snakes Alive, 55. It was in the I'm a Celebrity last night, wasn't it? Snakes Alive. Oh, would you do that?
Poor Jordan.
Would you do that? I don't know if I'd get away with that now. Although, I have actually seen snakes.
I'm in my
on
happy
top of
place.
a
I'm
roof.
in my happy place. I'm in my happy place.
Me too. It's all the 8s. 88. 2 chocolate Santas. I'm collecting them. And to make sure they're not eaten, I want to show you this. Down here. Oh, I can't reach. No, wrong drawer. Hang on. They're down further. No. Anyway, I got a drawer full of chocolate Santas and they're locked in, so I can't touch them. All the 8s, 88. Here's the next call. After 88. And it's 1 and 9. Goodbye teens, 19. A toasted salad sandwich, says Colin.
Can of Pringles with dry roasted peanuts mixed in. Oh my goodness, that's I can feel my arteries closing in.
It's 3 and 2. Buckled Santa's shoe, 32. 3 and 2, 32. Toasted salad sandwich. Come on, Colin. Here's the next number. How about 7 and 1, 71. If you're joining us for the first time, we do this every week. This is normal for us now. This is the comments for you. 7 and 1, 71. Here's your next one, and this time it's 2 and 9, the Lewis line, 29. 2 and 9, 29, the Lewis line. Shall we look and see where we're going next? I think we should. It's 8 and 2, Santa with a little duck, 82. 8 and 2, 82. So it's good to have you. If you're just even watching in tonight, if you're playing with us for the first time, and I know some of you bought multiple tickets, so I bet you there'll be loads of winners, but whoever bought the ticket, you're the one who wins the money. Here's the next call. That's 82, followed by a little duck on his own. It's number 2.
Quack.
Quack. Thank you, Arlekins. And you didn't have to be prompted there, you'll notice. Next call coming up is the candy store, 7 and 4, 74. Toasted sombrero.
Okay, I'll eat my hat.
7 and 4, the candy store, 74. Here's the next number after 74. I think that's what he means, actually. How about Tickle Me? 6 and 3, 63. We must be getting close to our first line of the night. It could be you. Keep an eye on your numbers, and we'll let you know as soon as one of you gets a full panel. Here's the next call. Let's see where it goes. It's 8 and 5. Staying Alive, the Bee Gees number, 85. 3 on the top line. And look at that. The lines are occupied. It could go at any time, this. Keep an eye. It could be you. You could be our first winner. One of many. It's 8 and 9. Nearly there. 89. 8 and 9.
Bob
8
Goodbeer
and 9.
is playing. 4 of us playing here. A good cause. Welcome along, Bob.
Hey, good to have you, Bob, and thank you so much for supporting. And do come back next week, won't you? Because the more we get, the more we can give. And it is most important to keep those ambulances rolling. Here's the next number. Those Bumbulances. Get it right, John. Here's the next call after 89. It's 4 and 8. 4 dozen, 48. 4 dozen, 48. 4 dozen selection boxes. 4 and 8, 48. You can all watch individually if you wish, and you can all play along on your own ticket. We'll let you know who has won it, and you can tell us in the comments whether it's you or one of your own gang who's won this. 5 and 7, Heinz Varieties, 57. I think we're going to have a line fairly soon. I can see it going. How about 2 dozen, 2 and 4, 24. 2 dozen, 24. Mark, you can also let me know about the sound, please, if you will. Just monitor there for me. Here's the next call after 2 and 4, 24. We're playing for that line. It should go. Hasn't gone yet. 4 and 6 up to Tricks, 46. 4 and 6, 46. Up to Tricks. Ooh, who's going to get the first win of the night? Who's going to be our first winner? Caroline Kelly's Eye, Inverahane on its own. It's number 1. And good evening to Caroline and Roger who are looking in tonight as well. On its own, Inverahane, number 1. Still no check just yet. Key of the door, 2 and 1. It's 21. 21. That is always a good number to say. We have a line. We have a line match on 21. It's panel number 414. 414. You've got yourself the first win of the night. Let's travel across to Bingo Central and find out who you are.
And it is Deirdre Gallagher, 414. Deirdre Gallagher.
Deirdre, who is a regular player with us now at this stage. Deirdre, you're very welcome. Deirdre Gallagher. It's only a tenner, Deirdre. But a tenner is better than nothing. It's better than nothing. But that's the first line. There's plenty more to go. Another line and then a full house for €40. So plenty of chances to win tonight, as you all know at this stage. Let's go back to game screen. Here we go. Back to game screen and take away the line. I click over here and you'll see the bottom line will change and it'll now read that we're playing. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. I need to go 5 and 9.59. Just mark it off on your ticket. 5 and 9.59. I clicked call instead of that because I was looking over here. And now we're playing 4, 2 lines. So 5 and 9.59 is your last number called. Good few of the 40s in play. Good few of the 50s in there too. And very few of the 30s. Okay, let's start filling this board in. It's going to take another few to get the second line tonight. 5 and 3. It's Herbie, 53. 5 and 3, Herbie, 53. Writing everything down tonight to make sure I miss nothing. And Arlene will also do the callbacks if we need her to. 8 and 6, between the sticks, it's 86. 8 and 6, a lot of numbers now on the top line. Let's keep filling in the board. Here's the next call. It's legs 11. All the ones, Arlene. The way she does that. It's all the ones. Legs 11. You won't be seeing my legs now until the spring. Unless I go,
thank goodness for that.
unless I go to Evelyn's house, I was going to say. In which case you might. Here's the next call after all the ones, legs 11. How about 7 and 5? It's 75. Strive and strive. 7 and 5, 75. Next call, please, if you will. Mark just saying, ooh la la. It's lucky for some, myself and Antoinette, the twins, born on the 13th. Lucky for some, 1 and 3, 13. Good to see the teens now starting to fill in on the line as well. Here's the next call after 13, and this time it's 14, Valentine's Day, 1 and 4, 14. Consecutive numbers, 13 followed by 14. Very seldom see that. Here's the next call after 14, and this time it's 8 and 7. It's Santa on a crutch, 87. And I do have a drawer full of chocolate Santies for you guys. Here's the next number after 84.
87.
Or sorry, 87. Thank you, Arlene.
Just to let
Colin
you know.
says, if Antoinette wins again tonight, I'll give up sausages. Don't tell her I said that. There's a little hidden meaning in there too, I'm sure. 8 and 1, 81. It's Santa on a pogo stick. 8 and 1, 81. Thanks, Arlene. Watching all the numbers for me. Lucky Valentine. Here's the next number after 81. This time it's 5 and 6. 56. Up to tricks, 56. I'm watching the way these numbers are coming out, and I don't see much of a pattern emerging just yet. Here's the next call after 56. And we're still playing for 2 lines. It's 1 and 7. It's St. Patrick's Day, if you wish, or it could be, well, it could be the next time we get out. 17, 1 and 7, Dancing Queen, 17. It should go. I'm just watching the numbers here now, making sure I don't miss anything. 5 and 4, Clean the Floor. It's car 54. I have to do that now because they've won. Beep, beep. 5 and 4, 54. Here's your next call after 54. Arlene's watching everything, including me. And it's 3 and 5, 35. Jump and jive. Gosh, 35. And it's the 35th call, which means that the second line has to go soon. I would have thought it would have gone by now. Here's the next number after 35. And it's 2 and 5. Duck and dive. 25 now. Look at that bottom line. The 80s are nearly gone. They're nearly all gone at this stage of the game. So we could have an early call on the house tonight as well. Here's the next call after 25. 5 and 2, the weeks of the year, they're nearly gone. It's 52. Did we find out how many days it is to Christmas, Arlene?
We did.
Many.
It's 38.
Oh, wow. I'll have to write that down. When it comes out, you'll hear me say it. Here's the next number after 52. And it's Doctor's Orders on its own, number 9. Doctor's Orders, number 9. Power City is open till... It's not, it's closed. Here's the next number after 9. Oh, it's 1 and 0. Christie's Den, number 10. I was chatting to Christy on Sunday this week about the Christmas quiz, and he's all excited about it too. We're going to get some nice prizes for it too. Here's the next call after Christie's Den, number 10. Come on, we really overdue a win now. It's 4 and 3, down on those knees, 43.
We have Aoife, Maria, Kevin O, Lauren and Tara playing here on Inish or in the Aran Islands. Inisheer, is that how you pronounce it?
Inisheer.
Some of us are very confused.
And how has you confused now?
Delighted to be supporting such a wonderful cause, the unbelievable Bumbulance.
Well, it's lovely to have you on the Aran Islands.
Absolutely wonderful to have you.
We've never had anybody in the Aran Islands. What has you confused? Into the comments, or just let us know.
How we're playing.
We're playing for the second line.
Confused.
I don't know how you can be confused. The only people who can be confused in this game is me. 1 and 8. It's Goodbye Teens 18. 1 and 8. 18 coming of age. Oh, I'm sure this was going to go by now, and so far it hasn't. 6 and 5 used to be the old age pension, but no longer. It's 65, and we have a winner on the second line. It's one of the first tickets bought, actually. It's number 4. It's number 4, Arlene. So over to Bingo Central. Who bought the first ticket of the week?
Helen Galgi.
Helen Galgi. First in. You were the first in. Got your ticket first, and there you are. You're a winner. It's only a tenner, Helen, but it's early days. It's early days. So, why are you having... hang on, that was me. Oh, way to go, Helen. Get us into trouble. So, Aoife... Oh, it's Aoife Murray. Aoife Murray. Aoife, you're in the Aran Islands. What are you doing over there? Aoife, tell us why you're confused. Let us know, because you've played before. You guys have played before. And it's great to have all of you. Kevin and Lauren and Tara. I knew Tara was playing. I saw Tara's name come up earlier. And Maria. And it's great to have all of you over in the Aran Islands. Gosh, we didn't have you in the Aran Islands. You weren't there before, were you? You weren't there before. You weren't there the last time, Aoife. That was for St. Francis Hospice, was it not? Where are we going? We're looking at Bingo Central. Yeah. So back to my screen. There we go. Okay, that's the second line gone. We're early in the game. I go over here, and this time I'm going to watch what I'm doing and not press the wrong one. So well done to Helen on the second line. Here's the next call. After I press that and tell you that we are now playing for the full house. So a full house is any 15 numbers on a panel. So 2 lines are gone. So you've now got to fill a panel. You have 6 panels per ticket. So 6 chances to win. Best of luck. It's going to go in the next 10 calls, I would think. I don't think it'll go much more than that. Here we go with the next number. Let's see how long it takes for someone to win €40 tonight. The first €40 of game 1. 3 and 6, 3 dozen 36. Come on, Aoife, explain to me. I'm dying to know. Well, as you
She says that Kevin O, Tara and Maria don't get the concept of bingo at all.
Well, yeah, I didn't either when I started, I have to admit. 3 and 6, 36. Next call coming out is 7 and 2. It's a crutch and a duck, 72. Yeah, I didn't either. When I started, do you know what I didn't know when I did my first few games of bingo in the Eleanora? I didn't know that all the numbers were on the ticket. I thought that only some of them were. I just didn't understand the concept. Yeah, I know. I do now, kind of. Here's the next number after 72. And it's 4 and 2. The famous street in Manhattan, 42. Well, all you have to do is fill in the numbers on your ticket as they're called out. And you'll find all the low numbers over on the left, all the teens be next, and all the high numbers over on the right, and everything else is in the middle. And it's really easy to play, and you've only got to get a full house, which is any 15 numbers on a panel, to win €40, and you could do it over the next few minutes. Hope that explains. How about Tickety Boo? 6 and 2, 62.
Bob says hi to his teammates Kiva, Andrea, Dervla and Ms. Linda.
You're all very welcome, Bob and his teammates. 6 and 2, 62. How about 8 and 4? It's Santa on a deck chair, 84. Well, he would be if he was in California. 8 and 4, 84. Next call coming out is Pick and Mix, 2 and 6, 26. And it is the most expensive...
Yeah, we've heard it before.
Way to buy sweets in the cinema. Here's the next number after 26. if we ever get to go back to the cinema. How about Sweet 16, 1 and 6? Sweet 16. That's what I was trying to do. I loved you when I loved you. Here's the next call after 16. And this time it's 4 and 9, the Lewis line. 49. They don't have the Lewis in the Ireland Islands, but they may do someday. 4 and 9, 49. It's great to have you with us, guys. Here's the next call coming out. And this time it's 7 and 0. It's blind 70. Who is going to get the first full house of game 1? Oh, the only game 1. First full house of the night, I should say. Here's the next call up to 70. And this time it's Sunset Strip, which is in sunny California. As we found out from Auntie Evelyn, it's 77. All the sevens, 77. We're looking at that full house. It should come up soon. How about 6 and 4, the Beatles number, when I'm 64. Here's the next number coming out after 64. So Bob Goodyear is a friend of Column's by the look of things. Here's the next call after 64. And it's 7 and 3, the Queen Bee, 73. 7 and 3, 73. Look at that board filling in. As you can see, it's now mostly illuminated blue. Few little patches of white, but we're going to fill those in. And as soon as you have a full house, we will know. How about 3 and 8? It's Christmas cake, 38. It'll soon be time to make the Christmas puddings. A lot of single numbers left to be called. Let's see if they come out soon. Here's the next number after 38 before Antoinette tells me to shake him. How about all the 4s, droopy drawers, 44. That's nearly all the 40s in play now at this stage. 44. Here's your next call after 44. And this time it's 8 and 3. It's Santa with a Nintendo Wii. He won't be with a PlayStation 5, that's for sure. Because I tell you, he'll have to give all those out to kids. Huge demand on them this year. Here's the next call after 83. And it's all the Christmas trees, 33. Into the comments if you put your Christmas tree up. Eva Murray needs to come back to Dublin where we know how to play bingo, says Amy. You're absolutely right. I don't know what she's doing on the Iron Islands. Good grief. Although it is a lovely place to be.
Beautiful.
All the Christmas trees, 33. Here's the next call after 33. How about 3 and 1? Get up and run, 31. Get up and run, 31. It's getting close. Somebody's going to win in the next couple of calls. Here's the next call. Best of luck. It could be you. How about an even dozen? 1 and 2. It's number 12. And guess what? I am obviously psychic because I did predict this. We have a winner on the house. And the winner is panel number 304. 304. Who are you? Into the comments and let us know. Let's toddle across to Arlene in Bingo Central and find out.
Panel 304 is Emer Hurley. Congratulations.
Emer Hurley. Wow. Well done to you. Emer Hurley. Emer Hurley, H-U-R-L-E-Y. Now, that's 40 for you. That's game 1 complete. So Deirdre, Helen and Emer have all won money in game number 1. But the most important thing tonight is Bumbulance, and that was why we're playing. And we're playing to support Bumbulance. Here is a piece of VT that Bumbulance themselves made to explain what their service does for parents of very sick children. And thank you all for playing tonight, because all of your donations, 100% of them, and all of our profits after we cover our costs and prize money will be going to Bumbulance. And I also have our figure for Pieta House as well. Our donation to Pieta House was made last week, so we'll be telling you all about that tomorrow as soon as we post it up and tell you all how excited we are about that. Okay, let's go back and check the full house. I have to go back to game screen to do this. There we are, and I've got this stuck in my ear, so I'll go and pop that down there. So it is panel 304, and I have to get it right. Remember, I put it in backwards the last time, and I frightened the life out of myself. So it's 304 because it wasn't a full house and it copped up, you see. 304, this is Emer's full house. Let's just check it off. There it is there. And well done to you, Emer. There it is, all checked away nicely. That's game number 1. So well done to you. Emer, into the comments and let us know if it's your ticket that's playing or if it's somebody else playing on that ticket. Here we go with this little piece of VT. I'm going to pop the numbers in for game number 2. Excuse me a second. I'll just press that and go back to you for 1 second, darling. So I'll just press here because I've got to clear that and that and that to set up for game 2. Game 2 is coming up in just a couple of moments. Don't go anywhere. This is a little piece of VT, as I say, that was produced by Bumbulance themselves and explains to you in their own words how the service operates. We'll be back in less than a minute. Don't go away.
Bumbulance is the Children's National Ambulance Service. If your child is critically ill, has cancer or any life-threatening condition, we are here to distract them from the challenges of daily life and help them enjoy the Bumbulance experience. Bumbulance is here for the children of Ireland, and we are just a phone call away to make life that little bit easier. Each Bumbulance has Wi-Fi, video games, DVDs, music and lots more stuff to make each journey stress-free and fun, while our professional staff provide all the support needed. Bumbulance does lots of special journeys to hospital for surgery or transplant treatments, or specialised appointments, critical care and inter-hospital transfers, trips to children's hospices and respite centres, and the very special end-of-life angel trip. When a child is on their final journey on earth, we provide compassion and support, allowing the family to enjoy every last second as we take them home together. Ireland needs more Bumbulances, and we need your support to keep our wheels turning. Help us to help your local children by supporting Bumbulance today. We love to visit schools, clubs and businesses where we showcase the very special features of a Bumbulance. Join our B team and help us to deliver even more smiles. Contact us and make a difference today.
And we are back, and there we are. Any more chat coming in on the I was going to say jungle drums, but that's a terrible thing to say. On the tom toms. Who else is coming in? And lots of well dones. Who's on Santa's naughty and nice list? Well, I know who most of you are. Helen says well done. Well done says Bob. Good pair. That's a really great name, Bob. That is a super name. Antoinette says well done. Nicola as well, and Evelyn and Denise, and Aoife says the Aran Islanders are not bingo savvy. But you have Wi-Fi, and I am most impressed with that.
That's true.
I am seriously impressed with that. The fact that you have Wi-Fi. Okay, back into game screen. It looks pretty much like game 1, doesn't it? Except this is game 2. Again, 10, 10 and 40. Let's get 3 more winners on the board. And remember, all those prizes will be paid out tonight. If you paid by card and it's your first time to win, I will be sending you an email. So you will get an email from me tonight. And you can either, we can work it out. But you can get paid by Revolut, which is really handy, as Claire found out. And Nicola as well. Really easy way to do things. Okay, guys, here we go with game number 2. Best of luck. Eyes down. Here we go. First call as we play for our first line. First call away this game is 7 and 1, 71. Bang on me drum. You wouldn't want to be playing your drums now, would you? This hour, you really wouldn't. Somebody could, you could get into serious trouble now. They think you have a party or something. 7 and 1, 71. Here's your next number. How about coming of age? 18, 1 and 8, 18. I've locked myself down here since July, says Aoife.
Well, a nice place to be locked down. Beautiful scenery, and you've got the sea and everything. Really nice.
Oh, Aoife. You should have gone to Benidorm or somewhere. How about Man Alive number 5? You'd have the weather. Now, that'll be the place to lock down. Man Alive number 5. Or somewhere maybe... Where else? Where else is lovely? Where else have you been, Arlene, that you thought was lovely? Lisbon. Lisbon's nice. How about 6 and 5? The old age pension, 65. Or Barcelona was gorgeous.
Yeah.
65, 6 and 5. Here's the next number after 65. It's 6 and 0. It's number 60. Blind 60 even. 6 and 0, blind 60. Here's your next call after 60. And this time it's 5 and 6. It's 56. Was she worth it? it says.
Claire says that there's such a great service provided by Bumbulance, and Helen Griffin did a parachute jump a couple of years ago for Bumbulance.
Did you, Helen? Well done you. I'm terrified of heights. Aren't I, Arlene? Terrified of her. I won't even go up on the ladder to clean the windows. It's that bad. But a parachute jump, now that's something serious. 5 and 6.56. Was it a tandem? Or were you jumping out of a plane? Oh, I can't even think about it.
I went up in a plane many years ago with the Irish Parachute Club and had to wear a parachute. It was the time many years ago when I was working on the paper.
I know.
And I was absolutely terrified.
No doors in the plane.
No doors.
2 and
no
5.
seats.
No seats, except for the pilot. 2 and 5. It's duck and dive, 25. And Arlene was told when they jump out of the plane, she could look out and take a picture of them as they fell away. And she said, no.
I held on for dear life to the other side.
Not a chance. Here's the next call after 25. And this time it's 4 and 0. It's naughty 40. 4 and 0, naughty 40. Let's crack on. Next call coming out. It's 1 and 6. It's Sweet 16. 1 and 6, Sweet 16.
Amy has a Lisbon man with her playing bingo for the first time ever.
Amy has?
Yeah.
Where did you find a Lisbon man? Amy. I don't know what the Murrays get up to. Whether it's Aoife locking herself away on Inishore or it's Amy locking herself up with a Lisbon man. You guys. How about 3 and 5? 35. 3 and 5, 35. My goodness, the things that go on with our bingo players that we just don't even know about. 3 and 5, 35. There's Denise locked up with Phil Slattery over in Cabra. Tell you. 3 and 5, 35. Come on, who's next to win? How about the halfway house? 4 and 5, 45. 4 and 5, 45. The halfway house. 3 and 7 this time, 37. Stairway 2. The first floor. 3 and 7, 37. It's looking pretty good. Lucky 7 is next on its own. Lucky 7. It's amazing the amount of people actually have done fundraisers for Bumbulance, and that we only found out about since we announced we're doing this one. Here's the next call after 7, Lucky 7, and the amount of people who use the service too. 3 and 4, ask for more, 34. 3 and 4, 34, ask for more. Here's the next call, and this time it's a Christmas tree on its own, a little Christmas tree, number 3. So how many of you put up the Christmas tree? Come on, let us know. And if you have pictures, I want to see them. Here's the next call after 3. And it's 3 and 6. 3 dozen, 36. 3 and 6. 3 dozen, 36. Next call away. Come along now. How about Christmas cake? 3 and 8, 38. It should go soon. I should see it appear. Nothing on the top line. All the 80s were gone in game 1. After just less than 40 calls. Look at that. It is such a random game. 4 and 2, the famous street down Manhattan way, 42. 4 and 2, 42. We need something on the top line, and I think we have a winner. Here's the next call. Best of luck. And it's 6 and 4, the Beatles number, 64. All the 30s will be gone. So early in the game. It's unbelievable the way this game works. Here's the next call after 64. And it's 5 and 1. A tweak of the thumb, 51. Ouch. Still no 80s. Antoinette will be jumping up and down, telling me to shake him. Here's the next number after 51.
She is.
We've 2 winners, though. We've 2 winners on all the 8s, 88. And I'm sorry, Elaine, because I know you said to me, don't do that. It's all the 8s, 2 chocolate Santas, 88. And we've 2 winners. Look at my sad face. 2 winners, Arlene. We've got 2654 and 2732. And my sad face because it's only a tenner. So we have to split a tenner each. Which is a £5 in the ticket, isn't it? I'm not happy about that. Here's the next. Let's pass over to Bingo Central and find out who's won a miserable £5. It's desperate. Here we go.
2654.
2654 and 27.
Drum roll. 2654 is
no.
Antoinette Curley.
Antoinette, it's a fiver. Antoinette, seriously. I'll have to send you some chocolates. I'm sorry about this, Antoinette. This is embarrassing.
And 2732 is Karen Mortimer.
Karen Mortimer, who played last. Karen, I'm sorry. Again, I'm so sorry. I'll have to send you some chocolates too. Karen, it's only a fiver. Karen, I don't know if you pay by PayPal or if you pay by Stripe, but I'll be in touch with you later on. It's only a fiver. Oh. I hate when that happens, and it's unavoidable sometimes. But you know, I do hate when it happens, especially when it's only a flipping tenner. To divide a tenner between you is it just seems so mean. Let's press on for the second line. Please don't share this one. Clickety click, away he goes, and we're back over here. Playing for the second line, and let's hope we just have one winner now on this in the house. I feel guilty when that happens, and I shouldn't, but I do. Here's the next call as we press on for the second line. And it's 4 and 1. Time for fun, 41. It's like playing in the house, isn't it? It's like playing, if we had a big kitchen table sitting around playing for a fiver. I mean, you just feel so mean. Here's the next number after 41. And it's 8 and 7. Santa on a crutch, 87. Poor Antoinette. You deserve better. Here's the next number after 87. It's Caroline Kelly's Eye on its own, Ivrahane number 1. On its own, number 1. Well, at least Antoinette sees the funny side. Here's the next call after Kelly's Eye. And it's 5 and 9, 59, the Lewis line. 5 and 9, the Lewis line. Helen and Lisa are saying, well done. Oh, you don't mean that. Here's the next call after 59. Oh, I feel so mean when that happens. How about 7 and 4, the candy store? 74. 7 and 4, 74. The candy store. Next call away. Here it comes. How about knock at the door? On its own, number 4. Don't know if I saw that come out earlier, but there we are. We see it now. Here's the next call after knock at the door, number 4. And it's 5 and 8, 58. Make him wait. And we will be doing our Eleonora Christmas quiz. Eleanora's Christmas quiz. It'll be the second Thursday, I think we're doing it in December. So make sure you watch out for that because I want you all playing. Here's the next number after 58. And it's 1 and 9. It's Goodbye Teens 19. And I was talking to Christy actually. He said we're going to do some really good prizes for this. So no sharing fivers and all that nonsense. Goodbye Teens 19. Don't think we saw it in game 1. Here's the next call after 19. And this time it's Herbie, 5 and 3, 53. 5 and 3, 53. Herbie. Next call along. Here we go. And this time it's 2 and 6. Pick and mix. It's the most expensive. Wait, my sweets. Here's the next call after 26. Pick and mix. Just don't put in the toffees way down the cup. Here's the next call. It's 2 little ducks.
Quack, quack.
Thank you, Mia. She does it so well, doesn't she? She does it beautifully. It's 2 little ducks, all the 2s, 22.
Quack, quack.
Better than you, Ardykins.
Thank you. She's brilliant.
She is. Here's the next number after 22. 2 little ducks. And we have all the 5. Snakes Alive, 55. All the 5s, 55. Snakes Alive. Where are we off to next? We're on the other Lewis line, the one that's going to Finglas, I think. 4 and 9, 49. It's due to get there in 2020. If it leaves now, it probably will.
This is 2020.
Oh, well, maybe 2030. I don't know. It's a very long year, isn't it? Doesn't it feel like a very long year, lads? I mean, 4 and 9, 49. You know, 6 and 7. It's Driver 67, as Paddy Kinsler would always tell me. 6 and 7. Driver 67. And Matthew actually backed me up on that, Matthew Calby. Here's the next call after 67. Looking for that second line. Should be along any time now. How about 8 and 0, blind 80? 8 and 0, blind 80. It's not going to take long. As soon as you have it, we will know. Here's the next call. It is Getting Plenty. It's number 20. Getting Plenty, number 20. I'm keeping my eyes peeled here. It's Jimmy's Tricks. We didn't see it in game 1. It's on its own, number 6. And honestly, he wouldn't come on with us. I begged him. I begged and pleaded and kicked and screamed, and it didn't do any good. He still won't go on with us. Here's the next call after Jimmy's Tricks, number 6. And this time it's myself and Antoinette. Lucky for some, the twins. It's 13. 1 and 3, 13. Should go anytime soon. I like that board. It's shaping up nice. Here's the next call. It's 8 and 3. Santa with a Nintendo Wii. 83. 8 and 3, 83. It is shaping up well. Here's the next call after 83. Come on, who's going to get it? Who is going to get it? It's 5 and 4. Car 54. And guess what? We have a line. We have a line on 54. Who has got it? It's just you. Just one winner, thankfully. 2134, Arlene. 2134 is who I'm looking for. Who has it? Into the comments. Let me know if it's you. Come on. Bingo Central.
2134 is Denise Brett.
Denise, it's about time. Yourself and Antoinette can go for coffee, but it'll be takeaway. Denise B will do me nicely, and it's only a tenner. But you know what, Denise? Every little helps. Every little helps. And you've got Phil, and Amy Murray has a Lisbon man whose name we don't know because she hasn't told us yet, but I'm sure she will divulge that.
I just noticed Aoife Murray is saying that she checked on 49, but I think you have to have the 2 lines consecutively. You can't be
as we found
a
out.
line on the top and a line at the bottom, or 2 bottom. It has to be exactly 1 line, 2 line together.
Yes, 2 lines together, one under the other, because it is a machine.
Yeah.
It's a machine, and if it wasn't a machine...
So sorry about that, Aoife.
Yeah, I know. We'll send you out some chocolate. Chocolate makes everything okay, I think. I'm going back here to game screen. Take away the line. Go away. There we are. And I will clear that away. So they have to be consecutive, one after the other. As we discovered. We only discovered this a few weeks ago ourselves. Clickety click. There we go. There we go. And we're playing for a house. Any 15 numbers. It's a full panel I'm looking for in game number 2. This ticket here. So it's a full panel of 15 numbers. Ooh, got something to me eye. Full panel of 15 numbers. 6 chances to win. Best of luck. Here we go for the full house. I am cracking on like nobody's business, watching the time. Here we go with the next call. I don't want you deserting me before the end. It's 9 and 0. Santa comes down the chimney. We haven't seen it before tonight. It's 90. Top of the house. Number 90. Playing for the full house now. Who's going to win €40? Might be you, Aoife. You might win it. And it might be you, Amy. Here's the next number after 90. It is clickety click. All the 6s. Route 66. Again, didn't see it tonight, but there it is to prove that it is in the game. Next call coming out after Route 66. It's 8 and 9. Nearly there. 89. If you miss a number, they're all illuminated in blue. You can easily catch up. And don't worry if you do, because we do recaps if you get lost. Here's the next number after 89. And it's 6 and 8. Saving Grace. 68. Saving Grace, 68, 6 and 8. Here comes the next call after 68. How about 7 and 9, 79. The bus that stops at Houston Station. 7 and 9, 79. Watching and seeing what comes out next. How about 8 and 2, Santa with a duck, 82. Santa with a duck, 8 and 2, 82. Another one of the 80s. I'm just looking the way the board is filling in, and I think it's going to take a good few to get there. How about 2 and 4? It's 2 dozen 24. Denise says, thank you. Amy's fella's name is Bruno, the Portuguese man. Bruno. Do you know something? We miss him off the dancing, don't we, Arlene? 2 and 4, 24. How about Doctor's Orders number 9? Doctor's Orders number 9. Doctor's Orders number 9. Here's your next call after 9. Well, Bruno, you're very welcome along tonight. How about 1 and 5? It's a rugby team. 15. Rugby team 15. Next call away, and there it is. It's 2 and 7. It's a duck and a crutch. 27. 2 and 7, 27. Nice to see the 20s starting to fill in now, because once we get them gone, we should be close to a full house. Here's 7 and 0. It's blind 70. 7 and 0, blind 70. Still a good few 70s in the play there, so lots still to play for. How about 8 and 1? Santa on a pogo stick, 81. And as I say, I have a drawer of chocolate Santies, which I'm adding to all the time, and then I lock it, so there's no temptation. Because the first 4 we bought didn't survive, did they, Arlene?
I didn't touch them.
Well, you had half of one. Don't deny it. Here's the next call after
opened it in front of
81.
me.
Well, you didn't have to eat them. How about 2 and 8? Pieces of 8, 28. 2 and 8, 28. Still in play. Here's the next call. It's one little duck, Arlene, on its own, number 2. Quack, quack. On its own, number 2. Next call away. And it's all the Christmas trees, 33. So all the single numbers this time are nearly in play. So it could go fairly soon. Here's the next call after all the Christmas trees. 33. And this time it's 7 and 3. The Queen Bee, 73. 7 and 3, 73. Oh, wow. I think we're going to be very close to this. It's trombone, 7 and 6, 76. It must be getting close. Some of you down to your last number. I know Lisa's probably down to 2. Who is going to get it first? Here's the next call after 76. It's the full house, remember. It's key of the door, 2 and 1, 21, 40 euro. It's going to be yours, and it's going in the next call or two. It's not going to take long. Here's the next call, 2 and 1, key of the door. Who's going to win it? 8 and 4, Santa on a deck chair, 84. Oh, who's going to get it? Who is going to be on my new winners list? Here's the next call, 5 and 7, Heinz Varieties, 57. 5 and 7, 57. I'm still watching. Here's the next call. Tickety Boo, 6 and 2, 62. Tickety Boo, 62. Look, all the 50s are nearly gone. 60s are filled in. Oh, this is going to go. Here's the next call. Best of luck. It's 6 and 1. The Baker's Bun, 61. Oh, what are you waiting on? 6 and 1, 61. What are you waiting on? It's awful, isn't it? 6 and 1, 61. Is it going on this one? 4 and 7, 47. Guess what? We have a winner on the house on 47. It's panel number 2717, Arlene. 2717. 2717 across the Bingo Central. Let's find out who you are. 40 euro.
2717 is Aoife Murray.
Aoife Murray? And you don't... Now, you explain to me, Aoife, how you play bingo down on the Aran Islands, and that's how you win. Tell you, Aoife Murray, well done to you. Aoife, I'll be in touch with you. And you'll all be paid tonight, all of you. You'll all be paid tonight. It might be a little later because I'll be watching the Castle. You know, King of the Castle. The I'm a Celebrity. It's on shortly. That's why we're getting on to game 3 fairly quick. Here we go, because my assistant has told me that she is going to be leaving me shortly. I'll be on my own. Back to game screen. Let's just check Aoife Murray's ticket over here onto there. And it is panel number 2717, 2717. Is that correct? It is. Let me click the search icon. There it is there. And there we have it. Aoife, well done to you. 40 euro coming your way. And fantastic. That's what we love. So far we've had Deirdre, Helen, Emer, Antoinette, Karen, Denise and Aoife. So we've had, we can't really count Antoinette and Karen because that's really no more than a cup of coffee each, is it? Not really. Back to share screen over here till I just click this here and get ready for game 3. And as I say, I have another little piece on Bumbulance. Huge thank you to all of you, and I do mean this. Thank you so much for playing. I know it's fun, I know it's great crack, and it's something we enjoy doing on a Tuesday night for Charity Tuesdays. But there's a very serious side to it, and it is that we're raising a few quid. It isn't a huge amount. It's not going to, change things dramatically, but it's from the heart. It's from us to Bumbulance. We're giving them whatever profits we have, whatever donations you've made, and it will make a difference. It'll keep one of those Bumbulances on the road, and that's the key. That's the important thing. That's all that matters, really. We're going to a little bit of ET. We're coming back with Game 3 directly after this. It's 10 to 9. You will be out of here shortly, don't you worry. You might miss the ads for I'm a Celebrity, but you will see the main thing, all right? The eating challenge is tonight, so I'm sure you want to see it. A little bit of ET. 1, 2, 3 is where we are. Come back to us after this. I'm not sure which one this is, but I know it'll mean something to you. Arlene, you have the numbers?
Yes.
Excellent. Back in 2 minutes. Don't go away.
We set up the Bumbulance after our daughter Saoirse. We have 2 kids, Saoirse and Liam. Saoirse became very sick in 2009. And she was using ambulances quite a lot from Deepest Kerry to Temple Street and back. So she passed away in January 2011 from Batten disease. Now our son Liam has the same condition, and he's in the very late stages of it. So he's just outlived his sister by a month recently. But they are the inspiration behind the charity. When Saoirse was travelling in an ambulance, a normal ambulance would be very sterile, be a white environment, very clean. But in the back of our own family car, we had a TV in the headrest and we had music on, and she loved that. So we said, why don't we do something about these terrible journeys that these kids have to take? And we invented the Bumbulance. Well, Bumbulance is an exceptionally special carriage. The children we have are even more special. They vary from kids which are life-limiting conditions, which means they don't live very, very long, they only have a short life. Or it can be for children who have brittle bones, or any number of conditions, whether it's cancer or neurological, they're really special children. If someone gives us €1, over 92 cents goes into getting the child here and there. The rest goes to just covering overheads of phones and whatever we have to use to keep it on the road. But we're very much about looking after the core, which is the child. They're number one. We treat them like king or queen bee. So they're in charge. We have a big sign on the door which says that whatever they need to make the journey a bit better, they can come in here. So we put them in charge, and then we just relate to that, because that knocks straight on. Once you see a child smile, the parents will smile automatically. Well, the plans for Bumbulance in the future is to grow to 5, a fleet of 5 over the next 2 years. We would like 1 for every province and 1 for Dublin. And that means that we'd be able to cover the entire country with 5 ambulances, and then hopefully down the years we think it might even take off literally. So we just see where it goes. But at the moment, our ultimate target is to keep this one on the road and get another 4 in the next 2 years.
And as you can see, that was Tony Heffernan, and that was recorded before Liam passed away. So it just shows you the special people the Heffernans are. Some more comments coming in. Arlene has a few there. The Inishore folk are definitely getting the hang of it, I'm told by Aoife. Who else is in there?
Yeah, and Aoife says that actually the winner was Lauren and Tara. So Aoife bought the ticket, but the winners were actually Lauren and Tara.
Well, it's up to Aoife whether you get the money, because it goes back to her.
Yeah, so you can decide to.
She might pay you in potato crisps
not,
or crisp sandwiches. You never know.
Yeah.
Okay. So, game 3. Here we are. Final game of the night. This is Paul Walsh's favourite game because he is the champion of game 3, has won it twice, but didn't, of course, Evelyn. Evelyn went and upset him last week because she won it instead and broke his little heart. Game 3. Here it is. Take away the house graphic, and it's all ready for you. We fly through game 3 because it is coming up to 9 o'clock, and I know you want to get away early tonight in order to go and watch your television. So, are you all ready? It'll be a little after 9, but please stay with us. Here we go. Call number 1 of game 3. Tenner for line. 70 for the house. Who are going to be our next 3 winners? Good luck to you. Here's the next call. First call. It's a cup of tea on its own, number 3. First time we've started with a single number. On its own, number 3. Here's your next call. How about Christie's Den, 1 and 0, number 10. Thanks for that, Mark. I got your message there. I'll just drop it down a little bit. It's on minus 6.4. Here's the next call after 10, Christie's Den. And this time it's 3 and 4. Ask for more, 34. 3 and 4. Ask for more, 34. 2 little ducks, Mia.
Quack, quack.
It's all the twos. 22. All the twos, 22. That's my favourite part of the night. I think you know that by now.
Clack, clack.
Thank you, Mia. All the twos, 22. Here's your next call coming out after 22. And it's 7 and 3, the Queen Bee, 73. 7 and 3, 73. Here's your next number coming up after 73. And this time it's 7 and 5. Strive and strive. It's 7 and 5. Well, staying alive. Bee Gees number. Dolly Parton was on the One Show tonight. I don't know if you saw her. There's a joke there somewhere. How about 6 and 0, blind 60? 6 and 0, blind 60. Playing for this first line in game 3. Who's going to win it? 6 and 3, Tickle Me, 63.
Dolly has a new Christmas album, Holly Dolly Christmas.
Holly Dolly Christmas. Here's your next call after 63. I knew some of you would have been watching. I knew well. It's 5 and 8, 58. Make him wait. 5 and 8, 58. Nothing much happening on the board yet. Let's crack on. Here's the next number. It's 4 and 0. Naughty 40. Naughty 40. And it's lovely to be in the Aran Islands tonight. And Monaghan and Roscommon. We're also in Youghal in County Cork. And we're in Kerr and Tipperary in County Tipperary. And we're in Carbery in County Kildare. And Mayo as well. And all over Dublin. Here's the next call. 4 and 9. 49. And in California. Don't forget Auntie Evelyn. Here's the next number after 49, the Lewis line, and this time it's 3 and 1. Get up and run, 31. Nothing on the top line as yet. Here's the next call after 31, and this time it's the famous Steps, 3 and 9, 39. 3 and 9, 39. Here's your next one. And it's 1 and 7, Dancing Queen, 17, also St. Patrick's Day. We might actually get out. Here's the next one. After that, next call away, it's 7 and 8, 78. 7 and 8, 78. Here comes your next call after 78. 2 and 5. Duck and Dive, 25. 2 and 5, 25. I think it's going to go soon. As soon as we get something on the top line, we should be there. Here's the next call after 25. And it's 8 and 6. Between the sticks. 86. Between the sticks. It should go soon. Here's the next call. Best of luck. Who's going to be our next winner? The Beatles number 6 and 4. 64. When I'm 64. 6 and 4. 64. Here's your next call up to 64. And it's Route 66. Clickety click. All the sixes. 66. It's got to go soon. Who's going to win it? Here's the next call up to 66. Come on. How about 6 and 9? The famous bus to Rathcoole. 69 gets a cheer every time it goes by. We have a winner on 69, which means our first line of game 3 is gone to panel number 4756. 4756, Arlene. Let's go to Bingo Central and find out who you are.
4756.
Yes, please.
Is
Yes.
Antoinette Curley.
Antoinette, you're making a habit of this now. You're going to become very, very unpopular very quick. Antoinette. Poor Karen only got a 5. I had to split it with you for flip's sake. Antoinette Curley. I'm going to just put it onto a next page here. Game 3. Just bear with me 1 second till I make notes, because I've got to pay all of you guys in the next couple of hours. Antoinette, it's only a tenner, but that goes with your 5 from earlier, so it's 15. It's not too bad. And a few sweets. I have to send you more chocolate. Chocolate's good, makes everything okay. Here's the take that away. Take it away. Click on here and make sure you get the right one, you big twit, because otherwise you go and upset everybody. 6 and 9 is where Antoinette won the line. Well done to you, Antoinette. Another tenner coming your way. Let's crack on. Another tenner to give away, and then we play for 70. Who is going to win the big money tonight? Who's going to take the bragging rights? Here is your next call. Very best of luck. And it's Tickety Boo, 6 and 2, 62. Antoinette hadn't won in months, and she was giving out and saying it was rigged. I was in cahoots with Lisa and Helen, and I wasn't.
Oh, Antoinette said it's not her, it's Bernie. Well done, Bernie.
Sorry, Antoinette. And there's me getting excited. 6 and 2, Tickety Boo, 62. Barely well done. Just share it with Antoinette, will you? We can't leave her with a fiver. Here's the next number after Tickety Boo. 8 and 4. 84. Barely. That is so funny. 8 and 4. Santa on a deck chair. 84. How about 5 and 6? 56. Up to tricks. 56. We're playing for the second line, and then we're moving on to the full house in game number 3. 7 and 1 this time out. 71. Bang on the drum. 71. Next call coming up, and it's 6 and 8. Saving grace 68. 6 and 8, 68. I know, I'm watching the time. Here's the next call up to 68. Put it on in the background and you can just watch it with the sound down. It's 8 and 0, number 80. Blind 80. 8 and 0, blind 80. Here comes our next number. And this time it's 4 and 1, 41. 4 and 1, bang on the drum, 41. Oh, get up and run, isn't it? Get up and run. 15, a rugby team is coming next. 1 and 5, 15. 1 and 5, 15. Thanks a million, guys, for playing tonight. Really appreciate your company, and it's so good of you to spend your Tuesday with us. Here is the next call after 15, and this time it's the old age pension. Would be if I was in charge. It's 6 and 5, 65. 6 and 5, 65. Next call coming up, it's Jimmy's Tricks number 6. Jimmy's Tricks number 6. A very unbalanced board at the moment. All the 60s coming out early. Here's your next number after Jimmy's Tricks number 6. And this time out is 4 and 8. It's 4 dozen 48. 4 and 8, 48. 4 dozen. Your next call is 1 and 4. Valentine's Day 14. 14. Valentine's Day. Oh dear. Next call. Where are we off to? How about the Baker's Bun? 6 and 1. 61. 6 and 1, 61. Some of you are really overdue a win now at this stage, so fingers crossed for you. We've 2 more chances for you to get there. Here's the next call after 61, the Baker's Bun. And it's 5 and 3, Herbie, 53. 5 and 3, Herbie, 53. Come on, who's next? It's 4 and 5, the Halfway House, 45. The Halfway House. 4 and 5, 45. As we found out, there's a halfway house in practically every village or every town in Ireland. A halfway house. Here's the next number. A pub we're talking about, by the way. Here's the next call after 45. At least one. A bullseye. 5 and 0, number 50. Haven't seen it tonight, and there it is in game 3. A bullseye. 5 and 0, number 50. This should go soon. How about 3 and 5, jump and jive, 35. 3 and 5, 35. Second line, and we're coming up to it. Who's going to get it? Sunset Strip, all the 7s in sunny California, 77. All the 7, 77, just looking down. Here's the next call after 77. And this time it's 8 and 9, nearly there, 89. 8 and 9, nearly there, 89. Just watching the time. Here's the next number after 89. And it's One Little Duck, number 2. Number 2, Iverdo. And that means quack. We have a line. We have a line. It's panel number 4703. 4703. Over to Bingo Central. Arlene will tell us who you are.
4703 is Claire Griffin. Congratulations,
Claire. Well done to you. We missed you last week. I hit my knee. Every time I do that, I bang my knee. Claire, well done. It's only a tenner. I wish it was more. But I'll tell you, it's still something, isn't it? €70 coming your way if you get the full house. Back to game screen. There it is. Take away the line. We're playing for the house. I go over here. I press the magic button. Da-da. And that turns into a house. Best of luck. It's €70 for you. One of you's going to win the next, 3 minutes? It's going to be yours, because we're getting close to the titles are running and I'm a celebrity. The introductions, Anton Deck will be coming on, and you want to see what happens. So let's crack on. Here's your next call as we play for the house. It's 1 and 3, myself and Antoinette, the twins, 13. Lucky for some. 1 and 3, 13. Next number, and it's Caroline Kelly's Eye on its own, Iverhain, number 1. All by itself, number 1. Keep watching your numbers. 4 and 6 up to tricks. 46. 4 and 6, 46. Up to tricks. 5 and 1. A tweak of the thumb coming next. It's 51. 5 and 1, 51.
Actually, Claire has come back to say that it's Aidan, and Aidan, he wants to give his money back to Bumbulance.
Aidan, that is incredibly good of you, and we do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Aidan. Here's the next call after 51. And this time it's doctor's orders on its own. Number 9. Number 9. And doctor's orders, number 9. The Crimea War. Before you say anything, here's the next number. And it's an even dozen. It's a dozen selection boxes. Number 12, and I've nearly got them. And I haven't opened any of them. They're all in the envelopes. Here's the next call after 12. And this time it's legs 11. All the ones, Arlene. She's getting better. It's all the ones, legs 11. All the ones, legs 11. Playing for the full house. €70 could be yours. Here's the next call. 8 and 2. It's Santa with a duck. 82. 8 and 2, 82. Santa with a duck. 3 dozen next. It's 36. 3 and 6, 36. 1 and 8. It's coming of age. 18. Coming of age, 18. All the teens in play now at this stage. The board filling in nicely. Here's your next call. The candy store. 7 and 4, 74. Look at that. Only a couple of 70s left to get. And then we have a full house on the way. Here's the next call after 74. And it's Droopy Drawers, all the 4s, 44. Droopy Drawers, 44. It's the top line we're watching tonight, trying to see where they are. How about Lucky 7? It was for Snow White, not so much for the dwarfs. It's 7. 7! Gosh, I'm glad Bruno's with us tonight. Bruno, it's good to have you. Here's the next number after 7. And this time it's getting plenty. Number 20. 2 and 0, getting plenty. Number 20. Not enough of the 20s on the board tonight, guys. We'll have to fill those in. Here's the next number. After 20, it's 2 and 9. It's doing fine with 29, with your washing line. It's only washing indoors these days. Here's the next number after 29, unless you're in sunny California. How about 8 and 5, 85? Who is going to get the final €70 of the night? We will soon find out. Here's the next call after 85. It's 7 and 0, number 70. Oh, 7 and 0, blind 70. How about 3 and 7 next? 3 and 7, 37. Take me to heaven. Here's the next call after 37. By golly gee whiz, 2 and 4, 2 dozen 24. 2 and 4, 2 dozen 24. 24. Next number. Come on, next call. Next call, 3 and 0, Flirty 30. Flirty 30. By golly gee. Flirty 30. One of you's going to win this in the next couple of calls. It's going to be you. Here's your next number. It's Goodbye Teens, 1 and 9, 19. Na. 19. That's pretty much all the teens in play. Who is going to get this money? 2 and 8. It's Pieces of 8, 28. Best of luck. It could be you. 28 followed by It's Knock at My Door on its own, number 4. Usually the postman would choose for Arlene, but we won't go there tonight. Here's the next call after 4.
Which reminds me, I must order more shoes.
Oh my God, what have I said? It's all the 5. Snakes Alive, 55. And guess what? We've 2 winners on the full house. We split it, €35 each, which isn't too bad, let's face it. The numbers I'm looking for are 4353. That's 43, 53, and 4540. So 4540. I know, I didn't call them terribly well. But it's over to Bingo Central. Let's find out who we have.
4353 is Linda Burke.
Linda, well done to you. That's your first time to win, Linda. About time.
And 4540
4540
is Josephine Ahern.
Josephine, well done to you. Playing for Bumbulance tonight. Now, As I say, I will be returning that money to your bank accounts tonight. If you paid by Stripe and it's your first time to win, and I know it's yours, Linda, you haven't won before, I'll be in touch with you with an email just to figure that out. Everything else will be grand. Antoinette says, you're giving me chocolate, John. Antoinette, I will. And well done, says Lisa. I know you're overdue a win, but tonight everybody wins because we're making money for Bumbulance, and we're making money because all of you played tonight, and that's the key thing. All of the donations, all of the profits go to Bumbulance. A huge thank you to all of you for staying with us and being with us. We're back next Tuesday with our second night for Bumbulance. Please do join us, and the tickets will be on sale in the morning. We'll also have our post up about Pieta House as well. And thank you to Sinead for the lovely message she sent us. From myself and Arlene, from Arlene over there who wants to go and watch Diamond Celebrity. Good night to you, and from me till next Tuesday, and we'll talk to you during the week online. Enjoy I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here!
When our daughter got diagnosed with a fatal condition called Batten disease, she used to have to go up and down to Dublin quite a lot. But eventually when she got so bad, she could only go by ambulance, and the inside of an ambulance was so clinical. So we put two and two together and came up with Bumbulance, which is the world's most modern ambulance service for children. Bumbulance brings kids in and out of hospital for surgery or for transplant. We also do critical care transfers, so if they ever needed a blue light situation. And we also do the angel trips, which is the final journey a child takes on Earth before they die. We have all the medical equipment that any ambulance would have, but on top of that we provide entertainment on board. We've got Wi-Fi, we've got Netflix, we've got Apple Music, we've got about 6,500 videos and cartoons on board, iPads, PlayStation, everything you can think of. We deliver them with smiles, and that's the whole plan, and that's the mission. We're going to grow a fleet of ambulances across the country, and we're with the help of the Skeff Bar, we're going to hopefully raise a bit of money towards the Midwest Bumbulance service. And Liam's Lodge then is going to be Ireland's newest hospice and respite centre for children with rare and sick conditions. We operate 2 vehicles with the HSE. It's a growing partnership. They're seeing the benefits that they're now doing a service in partnership with us that they've never done before. And it can only grow because it's only for the benefit of the child and the family at the end of the day. So,
on a personal level, it's hugely satisfying, and to hear the names Saoirse and Liam said every single day, it's just, you'd be immensely proud. Very, very